Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Curtis, and today I'm going to review Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 10, Episode 2. So, this episode picked up where the last one left off. Of course, I was with Stacey and Ashley going back and forth. And remember, Stacey called her a nasty devil. And so, during this conversation, Stacey's friend AJ, he does pop up and he's just like, you know what? What exactly is it that you need, Ashley, to move forward? Like, what do you need? And she's basically saying that she needs the truth, but he's like, I mean, do you need to see divorce papers? I mean, it doesn't really matter because she's back with him. And so when it comes to this information about her being back with her husband, this isn't actually news to Ashley because she actually found this information out before. So when they were at an event, she actually told her, she told Tia, she told Giselle that she was thinking about working things out with her husband. So she was already aware of this information. While they are kind of like going back and forth, as far as like AJ and Ashley, they're talking about the situation. AJ asked her a question that I was asking myself. It's just like, why do you care so much? Like, why does this bother you so much? And she was saying, well, I do not like liars, but my thing is like, why do you care so much? Like, how does this affect you personally? Like, I do not feel like this is one of those things where it's like we're just doing it for the show, we're doing it for TV. It seems like she genuinely is upset because she allegedly lied, but why does that matter to you? It doesn't have anything to do with you. And then also in regards to this lying situation, so I actually went back because I wanted to see like where all of this started. And so when it comes to this guy named TJ, he claims that he had receipts. He was going to do this. He was going to do that. He was going to show the proof. Where exactly is this proof? Has anybody seen this proof? Has anybody seen these receipts? Because I thought he was supposed to drop them after the reunion from last season. We are now in the new season. We're on episode 2. Has he dropped those receipts? If he has, please let me know in the comments. Ashley continues to say that she just does not like liars, and AJ, he actually starts to laugh in her face, and then he turns to Stacey. He's like, this is stupid, this is ridiculous, which it is. It's like, why are you going this hard? Like, why does it matter to you this much? I understand this is a TV show, and I'm pretty sure the producers was like, you need to press her about the situation, but you're going just a little too hard. And so I guess she noticed that he was laughing, so she actually walks away. But as she was walking away, she actually bumps into him. And he's just like, I'm not worried about you, girl. We go back to Wendy and Kiana, and they continue to have their conversation. And Kiana's just like, I'm not sure if you were just like socially awkward when you see people in public or if you're just being a fake ass bitch. And Wendy is just like, look, when it comes to the NAACP awards, I had already told them that there was a chance that I would not make it because my kids were sick. Like, this wasn't just something that I told you, I also told them this information. And in regards to a speaking event, I'm not going to stop my event or stop any type of conversation I'm having just to say, hey girl, how you doing? And then go back. Like, that is not professional. Like, why would you think I would even do something like that? As the two of them are talking, the other ladies, they actually come over. And Ashley, she continues on this Stacey is fake, she's lying campaign. And she's like, well, Kiana, didn't you say that she was like part of some type of charade? Like, she said she was part of a charade. And then Kiana was like, yeah, you did say that. And Stacey's like, what are you talking about? And she was like, well, I had asked you, are you ready to show your true, authentic self? And you said no. And I'm like, well, that's not necessarily a charade. That's basically her saying that she don't fuck with y'all and she's not really trying to show you all who she is. Like, that's not saying that it's a charade or saying that she's lying about allegedly paying some guy. That's just saying she don't fuck with y'all. Stacey turns to Kiana and she's just like, look, the reason why you and I do not get along, why we can't be friends, why we can't have a civilized conversation, is because in my mind, I feel like you come from an aggressive and a negative space. It's almost as if you want to fight, like get into a physical fight. And Kiana's just like, look, everybody knows that I know how to fight. You know, she knows, everybody's fully aware that I know how to fight. So if I wanted to fight you, I would have fought you. And you know something? Stacey, she did not dispute that, so she clearly knows. Stacey gets into the confessionals and she says that she does not understand why everybody is turning against her. And I was just like, well, Stacey, that's just what they do on the show. So when it comes to the women of Potomac, they get together as a group, they decide who they do not like, and then they go against that person in hopes of getting them off of the show. That's just what they do on the show. The day after, or it could have been a couple of days after the event, Stacey goes over to Wendy's house, and when she gets there, she tells Wendy that she actually met with Ashley at the boutique prior to the event. And when she met with Ashley, Ashley told her that she got some information from some woman that claimed that she had receipts on her. And so Wendy's like, well, I mean, are there receipts? And then Stacey's just like, well, I can't really speak on that. And I was a little confused about this part because my thing is this: if there was a lawsuit that was in place, I'm pretty sure that Stacey would have been notified. Either she would have been notified or her lawyer would have been notified. So for her to say that she can't speak on it, that's a little bit confusing because either there's something going on, there's a lawsuit, or there's not. And the reason why I'm even saying all of that is because during that scene, if I recall correctly, Ashley did say the name of the actress's name, so they did bleep it out. but she did say the name, and so I feel like she would have been able to put two and two together to figure out what's going on in that situation since she did say the person's name. The two of them continue to talk, and then Wendy, she looks down and she notices that Stacey has a ring on her finger. So she's just like, "Oh my God, are you engaged?" And she's like, "Well, actually, me and my husband, we actually decided that we wanted to get back together. We wanted to work things out." And then Wendy gets into her confessional. She's just like, "What exactly is going on here? 1 minute you with this guy, next minute you back with your husband that you were supposed to be leaving. Like, what exactly is going on?" But she does say, "You know what? We are working towards having a better relationship, so I'm not going to just ask everything at once, but I do want some type of answer." Wendy tells Stacey that she feels like it is very convenient that she got back with her husband, not the ladies are on to her. And when she said on to her, I mean that pretty much insinuates that she feels like she's lying. Stacey was just like, "Look, we found our way back to each other. That's just what it is and what it's going to be." After this, they started talking about the cannabis line, and I just want to say this really quickly. Wendy, Eddie, cannabis existed before you. Cannabis is existing right now, and it's going to exist after you are gone. Please stop trying to sit up here and act as if you are the first people to ever do it. I get that this is a reality TV show and this is something that you are doing right now. It's a business model that you all have. But stop acting as if you all are the first ones to ever do it. And stop trying to gatekeep it as if you are the only ones that can do it. Like, stop that shit. There were three scenes after this that really did not amount to much, so I'm just going to group them together. So in the first scene, Tia, Giselle, they meet up, and Tia basically talks about her work-life balance and talk about her family in general. In the second scene, Ashley and her boy Toy, they go on a date. And then in the third scene, Angel and her husband, they also go on a date, and they have a conversation about purchasing a home, and then also about her upcoming event. In regards to the scene with Kiarna and Giselle, in which they are talking about, Wendy and also talking about Angel defending Wendy, I actually did a separate video. So if you want to know my thoughts and opinions, just go onto my YouTube page and you will see that video there. All right, so it is the day of the Truth and Tranquility event. Angel says that this event is for the ladies to get to know her, but also is for them to experience moments of peace. And so we see the ladies arrive. I believe Ashley was a little bit late, but most of the ladies are there. And so Giselle's like, "You know what, Wendy, Kiarna, are you two back in a better space?" In the scene, they say yes, but when they get into the confessionals, it's a little bit different. So Kiarna says that she feels like Wendy is being passive aggressive. Wendy gets into her confessionals and she says that she feels like this is a one-sided beef, which I do agree with. Giselle then turns to Angel and she's like, "You know what, when it comes to you and Kiarna, are you two in a good space?" And she's like, "Yeah, we've been friends with each other for years. If we had something to say, we'll say it to each other." And she's like, "Are you sure about that? Because she told me that she chin checked you." She was like, "Chin checked me?" She was like, "Yeah, when we met, she said that she chin checked you." Kiarna starts to downplay it while at the same time say that she did not say it. She walks around the table and goes up to her, and then she's basically, I'm not really sure what exactly she was doing in this moment. Like, I'm not saying that she's scared of her friend. I'm just saying, like, it was weird that she was pretending as if she did not say it. And so when it comes to Angel, she got into her confessionals and she says that, when it comes to like chin checking, she says, "I do not get chin check. I chin check people. I'm not with that shit." And so Giselle was like, "Kiarna, you did say that you chin checked her." And she was like, "I do not remember saying that." But then she's like, "You know what? Listen, Angel, if she's saying that I said it, I said it. I didn't mean it like that. I just meant that I was just checking the situation because I did not appreciate the fact that you were standing up for Winnie. That was it." In regards to the rest of this Truth and Tranquility event, it really was nothing. This event was a flop. It was some bullshit. I mean, they went outside, they did like a little sound bath, and they were able to speak without being interrupted. But there really wasn't much to this event. Like, there really wasn't much planned. And so, after they leave from outside, they go back inside. Stacey, she attempts to pull Ashley to the side, but of course, the ladies, they all want to come around her. And so, Stacey is just like, "Look, while we were at the event, I wanted to show you something, but I thought about it. I was like, you know what? This is kind of private. This is something that I don't really feel comfortable showing in front of the group. But you know what? Since we're here, I'm going to show you." And then she shows her this document that's on her phone that's basically a notification that she received from the state saying that she is divorced. In the last scene, Giselle, Ashley, Kiarna, and Karen's friend Cookie, they meet up to basically talk about, what's going on with Karen, basically the status update. And essentially, Cookie says that she's doing good, she's doing great, and that there's a chance that she may be released early. And then after this, the lady Cookie, she brings up Chris. And so that prompts Ashley to be like, "Well, I actually heard that Stacey has been trying to get into a relationship with Chris." And then the lady Cookie, who she's not a cast member, by the way, She says that he better not want that funky lady up in his house. He don't want that funky bitch. And that is when I decided, you know what? When it comes to this show, I'm not going to review it anymore. So I'm actually going to end it right here.